Hey, this is episode 1 of your Celiac Bestie. Hi, my name's Zara. I'm now your new Celiac Bestie, whether you like it or not. So you just have to deal with that. So I'm trying to start a podcast about celiac disease, but not in a way where it's like informational, more like I'm just your friend. I'm just your celiac bestie, because I feel like there's so many things that people with celiac disease like experience that I feel like no one else gets it really, and I feel like having a friend that kind of knows what you're going through is really helpful. I just kind of want to be that for people and kind of just have fun talking about the ups and downs of high school football, or no, ignore that, of celiac disease. So, I made like a little doc so I can stay on track with stuff. This first episode is kind of just going to be like all over the place, me kind of like explaining what exactly is this podcast. Hopefully that intro kind of explained like a few things. I've never made a podcast before. I'm not a podcast person. I'm just like a creative person, I guess. And this is something I've always wanted to try. I watch the H3 podcast a lot. So, I just kind of wanted to try it myself. Maybe this will be the only episode. Maybe I'll do this many more times to come. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, okay. First on my doc, what do I have? Introduce what this is. I think I did that. Next. Ooh, okay. Yeah. So another reason why I came up with this podcast was because I feel like on TikTok, there's a lot of celiac disease content. Like I've seen some really cool creators. I can't think of their names off the top of my head, but I mean, there's so many amazing creators on TikTok. But when I Google celiac disease on YouTube, not saying that there's not amazing celiac disease creators on YouTube or like people who make gluten-free content, but when I like went to YouTube, here, we can do it together actually, like, because y'all need to see this to believe it. Okay, you go on YouTube, you search celiac disease, just ignore my search history. I should have cleared that before we started. Okay, yeah, like literally what is this? I don't even know. It's just like random videos that are also like super old, like 9 years old. What is celiac disease? They barely have any views, and it's just literally like informational videos. But I mean, I don't know, like obviously we need informational videos, don't get me wrong, like I love information. I'm studying science, chemistry in college, so like yes, science is good, but I don't know, like there's nothing fun. And I know YouTube kind of is like a dying platform, but I feel like YouTube is like my home. Like I've never been a YouTube influencer, but like growing up, I watch YouTube, and I feel like every kid that's around my age, I'm 20 or almost 20. That's scary. But anyone who's like around my age, I feel like we just grew up watching YouTube, and I feel like our dream was always to become a YouTuber, and then kind of TikTok kind of came in out of nowhere. And now I feel like everyone is low-key an influencer on TikTok, but I don't know, like it just, like I love TikTok, and I still do love TikTok, but it just, I feel like there's not a lot of creativity on it. It's a lot of like people just copying other people's content or just doing whatever they can to get views or to like make money and sell products. Like I feel like everyone's just trying to sell you something on TikTok, or like be like, here's a great side hustle to start. Like, I don't know. There's no like creativity. And I feel like podcasts are definitely something that are bringing back like long-term content. And I feel like everyone now has a podcast these days. But I want to ride that wave. And I love video editing, so this will only be on YouTube because I don't know how to do like audio editing. I grew up making iMovies and like random YouTube videos with my friends, not making podcasts. So yeah, that kind of explains the content. But I did have a TikTok phase, and I was actually trying to kind of like do celiac disease or like gluten-free kind of content on TikTok, and I mean, I did get views, but it was just not inspiring. Like, I literally hated it. Like, I'm having fun talking right now and just like rambling. I don't know. I love long form content, and I feel like I can't get like all my thoughts and ideas into a short video because I just never have a cohesive thought. Like I've never had a cohesive thought in my whole entire life. So, oh my gosh, I should keep track of, oh, it's only been 5 minutes. Okay, I'm going to try to do 30 minutes. So hopefully, I don't know if that's like too long or too short, but I don't know. We'll see how far we get, but okay. So yeah, here, let's go to my TikTok, because honestly, I feel like this is like, you're getting Zara lore. Like you're understanding my roots, where I came from, why you should watch me, what's the relevance, you know. Okay, so I have 3,000 followers, which, you know, it's not bad. You can go and follow me. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. So my first like viral TikTok was this one. Oh my god, sorry, I muted that. Yeah, so it says, I have 99 problems and restaurants caring about cross contamination would solve all of them, which true, I still co-sign that statement. Just like a short, quick video. It got some pretty good views. It has 136,000 right now. I remember I was so excited. That was my first ever like viral thing that I'd ever posted on the internet. So that was, I don't know, that just made my whole year, honestly. I was so excited when that happened. And then after that, I think I like tried posting, but nothing really like took off. And then I kind of stopped. And then me and my sister, we were randomly just like playing around, and I made a very stupid TikTok. Like we were just doing a challenge where we like recreated TikToks that we saw on our For You page. And I recreated one about the World Cup. I've never watched a soccer game in my life. And yeah, it got 6.8 million views. So that just, I feel like that was the start of me kind of hating TikTok, because that pissed me off that I could make like the stupidest, most unoriginal video. Like literally the whole point was that I was copying someone else's video, and it got 6.8 million views. But like when I make content that's actually creative and something that I put my heart and soul into, it gets nothing. So I don't know, like I just hate how you have to like follow trends on TikTok or like use trending audios and like make it short. But now also TikTok also likes long content, but like you have to keep people's attention because people like don't have an attention span on TikTok. I don't know, like TikTok just, I'm done with it. I might post like clips from this podcast on TikTok to promote the podcast, but I don't know, I'm done with TikTok. Even if like this gets no views, I still enjoy this more than TikTok. Okay, so yeah, that's my rant about TikTok. It has nothing to do with celiac disease. Everyone's like probably thinking she's literally not talked about celiac disease at all yet, but I promise I'm getting there. So yeah, another kind of aspect of this whole thing is that I want to use this podcast kind of as like a journal or a personal diary of sorts, you know, diary of a wimpy kid kind of thing, diary of the celiac kid, I don't know. But because I feel like there's just, as I said before, like so many experiences that I have with my celiac disease and like living gluten-free that I just like want to articulate, but I can't, because I just can't write to save my life. And I mean, I don't know, I wish I could write. Like I love reading. Here's my current read. I got The Midnight Library. It's a good book. Recommend it. I mean, so far at least. I don't know if the ending will suck and just make me hate it, but yeah, so I suck at writing, and I feel like I'm not exactly good at talking either, but I mean, I can talk like I'm talking right now. I probably say the word like too often, but I'll work on it. So yeah, I feel like this is a good way for me to kind of just vent. And then also maybe if y'all like watching, that's fun too. So I think kind of when I was thinking about like how to explain to people how having celiac disease feels, I feel like this quote from my icon, Trisha Paytas, explains exactly like the frustration that I feel. And I feel like if you see this and then like see like what I have to say after it, you'll understand kind of like, I don't know. I'm bad with words, as I said, but okay, watch this video. Oh my god, can you work? Thank you. Don't watch this ad. Honestly, I don't know about like copyright and that kind of stuff. Like, I'm assuming no one's watching my podcast, so like nothing would get copyrighted. But if something does, and like I also literally have 0 views, that would piss me off, but it's fine. Okay, let's make the quality like, how do you do super high quality? Okay, whatever. Hopefully you guys can see this.
Rations for the riff-raff housemates.
I'll just edit it in if you can.
Has got a proposition for them.
This is so fuzzy, but
far you've failed
you'll
to
get the
win
point.
membership to the private members club and are therefore living on basic rations. Big Brother is giving you the chance to eat an entire pizza.
Oh my god.
However,
I loved her, so I love her.
doing so will mean you have no further chances to win immunity and will face the public vote.
Oh, this is like, for context, a clip from a show called Big Brother. I've never watched it, so I don't even know what's going on. But just
I'm going to
basically, they've been given the option to have pizza.
I can't do it, you know. I'm taking this 100%. The easiest decision I've ever made in my entire life. And the best decision. I would take food over anything any day. Especially pizza. I'm so happy. I don't think anything can make anyone as happy as pizza makes me. Sex will give you STDs. Friendships are fucking fake. Relationships will cheat on you. Family will disown you. Pizza? That's forever.
See, that's not true for me, but that's not true. Like, that's true for literally everybody except people with celiac disease, or like people who have a dairy issue, I guess. Although most people with celiac disease also don't eat dairy, I feel like I should quit dairy low key. I don't know, but I don't know. It's just like so hard. But like, she was so happy when she got that pizza. Like, I've never seen a person that happy in my life. And I feel like pizza honestly made me that happy, like when I could, before I knew I had celiac disease. And like the fact, like she was saying, like, you know, friends will leave you, family will leave you, like your boyfriends will leave you, but pizza's for life. Like, that's what I grew up thinking. Like, I grew up thinking like pizza, at least I had pizza. And then you get diagnosed with celiac disease and it's like, oh, actually, no, you don't. So yeah, now your life just sucks. That's actually untrue. I'm being dramatic, but honestly, like every time I think about the struggles of celiac disease, I just think of that quote. And I think like, I'll never feel that joy. And that's just so sad because I mean, gluten-free pizza just doesn't hit the same. Honestly, it's not as good. And then I guess like one last thing, just kind of about the like format of this podcast before I go into like more content, I guess, is that if you couldn't already tell, like this is not formal. I'm not an expert. I'm not a doctor. I mean, I am pre-med, but I like to say that. I like to diagnose my family with random things and be like, I'm pre-med, trust me, when I've taken like one biology class. But yeah, this is like very informal. Like it's called Your Celiac Bestie. This is not informational. If you want information about like getting a diagnosis, you should probably go to a doctor. But if you just want some fun content about a girl who eats gluten-free and likes Trisha Paytas and complains about her life, then yeah. This is it. So you should subscribe. I don't know. I feel like saying like subscribe is so cringe. Like click the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up and hit your bell notifications. Okay. So you're probably also thinking like, who is this? Why did she just dump this much random information on me? I think I said my name already, but my name's Zara. I'm a college student. I'm currently studying computer science plus chemistry in college, but I'm thinking about actually changing my major. So I might change it to chemistry. What else? What else is there to know about me? Honestly, nothing. My life is pretty average, I guess you could say. I mean, not average, but you know, like, it's chill. Okay. Yeah, that's enough about me. Let's get back to more content. So yeah, normally each episode I'll have like a main topic. Like I'm thinking about doing like a traveling video. I recently went to Italy this summer, which was the best experience of my life. But yeah, so traveling for sure will do. And then like also videos about college life, because I remember when I was in high school, I was so scared to go to college. I feel like most people are scared because they're like, oh, I'm going to miss my family. Like I'm going to be away from home. I'm going to be like learning new stuff. Like I wasn't scared about my classes. Like my classes were chill. I was scared about starving and not having anything to eat. And I think like, I remember like when I was in high school, I was like trying to find content that would tell me about how it is to be in college and have celiac disease, especially when it comes to dorms. Like I'm in an apartment now, luckily, so like I'm all good, but yeah, the dorm living is a little rough, but it's not honestly that bad. So I really do want to make videos about that to kind of like help high schoolers kind of relax, because I know it is like stressful. It is very stressful. I feel like any kind of like life change or like going somewhere outside your house when you have celiac disease is like instant stress and anxiety. Also beauty products. I really want to make a video about beauty products. I feel like that's not talked about enough. Like a lot of people talk about like different foods that you should eat, restaurant recommendations, which like yes, obviously we need those, valid, but I also like I'm always looking. I love buying lip products that are gluten free. I just bought actually the Rhode, oh my god, what are they called? Like her peptide lip treatment, but she made tinted ones. I bought the whole pack because here's the thing, girl math. I just wanted like to get one to try it. I've tried the regular one and I love it. And I remember when I got the regular one, I was thinking like she needs to make a tinted version of this. But so then when I saw that she's like releasing a tinted version, I was like, I need to get this. But the thing is that I think one lip product is $12, but shipping on her website, to get free shipping, you have to spend $40. And then she released 4 shades. So I don't know, like I can't add in my head, but somewhere in that I decided to spend $60 something on lip products to get the free shipping, and it was worth it. I think it's worth it because I think paying for shipping is stupid and you might as well just buy more product instead of paying for shipping. And I think if you don't think like that, there's something wrong with you. So I also think that I might try to change up the format every once in a while, like do not a vlog, like I'm not David Dobrik, never will be, thank you very much, but like not a vlog, but I guess like in my kitchen, like trying to cook. I can't cook, so I think that'd be entertaining. If you do actually want to learn how to cook, there's probably a lot of great creators that you could follow. But if you want to see someone struggle, then I'm your girl. And then also like maybe like grocery shopping, vlogging, like checking out the gluten-free products I have. I love seeing like people grocery shop and show the gluten-free products in their grocery store. I think that's so satisfying. Like I feel like anyone with celiac disease, like going grocery shopping and finding a new gluten-free product is literally like the highlight of your week. There's nothing better than it. And like you obviously need to buy it. Like that's girl math. Girl math celiac disease girl version is if you see any new gluten-free product in a grocery store, you immediately buy it no matter what the price is, because like you have to, you literally have to. But yeah, I also think I'm gonna have like outside of like the main topic for each episode, I'm also gonna do like segments. So I'll probably start the podcast by like talking about my week. So like today I talked about how I got my lip treatments. When I get them, I'll for sure also do a review maybe. But what else happened today? Oh my gosh, I just came back from grocery shopping at my local grocery store. I'm a college student and I don't have a car, so like I literally only go to one grocery store. So like they need to have good gluten-free products, otherwise that's it for me. And they did. They had the whole freezer, like a whole freezer full of, you know, that lady, not the lady, but there's like a brand. It's called Cats, and they make the donuts, the gluten-free donuts and pastries that are so delicious and the best thing ever. Oh my gosh, my computer just turned off. Hopefully we're all good. Oh my god, I've been doing this for 20 minutes. I need to hurry up. This one might actually, maybe I'll do 45-minute podcasts. I don't know. That could be fun. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I was really excited because my local grocery store had a ton of gluten-free options in the freezer section, and today I went and the freezer section with all the gluten-free donuts got replaced by fish products. And I thought, like, naturally I thought, well, like, why would they just get fish products? Like, who, I don't know. Like, I don't even like fish, honestly, so I'm like a real hater, but like, if they probably already had fish to begin with, so I was thinking like maybe they swapped it. So I tried looking, but I didn't look that closely, so I'm gonna go back and like hunt it down and ask the employees like what happened to my gluten-free donuts. But as of now, I think they might no longer be in the grocery store, and that makes me really sad. And honestly, like, I could cry about it, but I don't cry on camera or in front of people, so I won't. And then also another segment that I think would be interesting to do would be to just kind of look at like latest research news, because I feel like the research is so, I don't know, I find it funny because like I feel like they research things that are so stupid. I don't know, like I feel like research or like the medical field when it comes to celiac disease is so behind, and I don't know, it's just like so bad that it's funny. But I guess we can look. Let's see if there's anything. Let's go on like celiac.org. That seems like credible. Okay, what do they got? Testing kids with celiac disease. Who, when, how? Yeah, that's probably important. I don't know. I should probably read these. For the next episode, I'll read them beforehand. I didn't read these. I'm just reading the titles. What's new in celiac disease news? Summary: urine and stool samples may offer additional monitoring method for children with celiac disease on a gluten-free diet. Wait, that's actually cool. You can like see if children had accidental gluten exposure through stool and urine. Why children? I honestly need that, because when I eat gluten, I honestly like my symptoms don't show up. I don't have like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm gonna do a whole other video where I just talk about like my diagnosis and like my personal experience. That's not this video, but for me, like when I eat gluten, it's honestly like I don't know that I did it, because I honestly always have stomach issues. So if my stomach is hurting, like I don't know if that's the gluten or just me having a terrible stomach. And then also for me, like my main issue is that I get like autoimmune diseases. Like I have arthritis, so my joints will stiffen up, but that takes time to kind of like develop to a point where like it hurts. So I never know exactly when I've been like cross-contaminated or had gluten exposure. So I think that's actually really cool. That's actually good. That's not funny. That's good. I feel like most of the time they're not that great, but that's actually good. Good for who's ever doing that. Yay! Yay, girl. Good for you. Also, okay, this segment I actually can do. I have like, what, 5 minutes or 10? 5 minutes? I don't know. I think I should do this segment because this is actually something I can do even though I don't have a topic for right now. A gluten-free taste test. I actually have something really good in my fridge right now, which normally my fridge is empty, so I feel like this will actually be a fun one to do. Let me go. Here, wait. I'll cut. Or maybe I won't. Maybe you guys can just like see me. Should I walk around with my mic? Actually, I don't think my mic. Also, it's literally getting dark outside. Maybe I should turn on a light. Hello? Ew, that is so ugly. Okay, let me go get my thing and then we'll end the episode. Pause. And resume. Okay. So I have my Ikea hat on because I recently went to Ikea and I got my favorite gluten-free dessert ever. Not ever, but like a top contender. I love Ikea, and I mean, I'm always sad now that I can't eat at like the food court because I remember, I know everyone loves their meatballs, but I remember I used to love the mac and cheese there, which is kind of random, but also like I was a kid, so like what else was I gonna eat? But this cake, oh my god, let me see. The Dame Swedish almond cake with chocolate and crunchy caramel. If you haven't tried this, literally run to Ikea. Like, this is amazing. It's like an almond cake. It's so good. Never had any like stomach issues with it. I know I say like my stomach always hurts, but it's never hurt with this. Can you see that? Look at that. That is so delicious. Here, let's do a live taste. I mean, like, I've already tried this, but I'll just eat it because I honestly haven't had dinner yet. I need to eat dinner. You guys do not want to hear me chewing. I don't know why I did that. It's so good because, okay, the cake part is just like your average everyday cake, right? But the little, oh my god, let me pick this up again. If this falls, I'll actually cry with the donuts being gone and then my Ikea cake falling. I would have a mental breakdown. Can you see that? Like, these crunchy things on the top are so good. I love them. They just like, honestly, if the cake didn't have the crunchy things, it would probably be like a mid cake, but with the crunch, it's 10 out of 10. Honestly, it's a 10 out of 10. It's so good. Like, even if I didn't have celiac disease, I would still eat this. I remember me and my family, when we went into Ikea last weekend, and on their window, they had like a thing where they said they were recalling some of the cakes that they had sold, this exact cake, because there was like metal contaminants in it. And me and my sister, we agreed. We were like, and my sister, she doesn't have celiac disease. Like, she can eat regular cake, but she still loves this. She was like, we both agreed, like, low key, eating this cake is worth getting, like, ingesting whatever dangerous metals were in the cake. And we still bought it, even with that little recall on the window. We still bought it because honestly, it's worth it. It's worth it. My whole entire body's already trying to attack me. What's one more metal gonna do, you know? Oh my god, my friend just texted. I'm sorry, I'm too. My friend just texted me that she'll teach me how to cook tomorrow, so maybe I'll actually become a good cook. That'd be great. Then I can actually teach y'all something instead of you guys watching me struggle and eating Ikea cakes. Another segment that I'd actually think would be really cool to do would be the NEMA sensor. I don't know if y'all have heard of it, but it is, I honestly haven't used it recently because it's so expensive, but I used to use it all the time when I was a kid, and it saved me from so many cross-contamination incidents. And I think it'd be really cool to like go around to places and test out their food and kind of like get a sense of just how bad cross-contamination is, because I feel like people don't understand. But yeah, I don't have enough money for that right now, so I don't know, like, NEMA, if you want to send me anything, that'd be great, but otherwise we're gonna have to wait for that one once I'm not like a college student. But yeah, okay, we're at 30 minutes. I think like we have enough content. I feel like I want to just do 30-minute ones because I don't want it to be too long, because I also gotta like edit this. Honestly, will I edit this? Probably not. But I think what I'm gonna send you guys off with is, well, first of all, if you guys have any ideas of stuff I should do, please comment in, because I am like, obviously, like, I gave you guys the vision, but the vision is very flexible and it can be changed because yeah, we're just doing this as we go. Oh, sorry. And then I don't know why I just said sorry to my mic. And then another thing, if you're make sure to check your unclaimed property. Go to like your state website, unclaimed property, and then search your name, and you could get some free money. And if I did just help you get free money there, then you should subscribe because I basically donated to you. So yeah. Bye.